Do you think it is okay for people in a relationship to use dildos?
The point I'm trying to make is...
What's that licking tongue?
You see? He even knows that. The point I'm trying to make is, before you cancel them...
And you catch yourself. And it has a speed button, like you can just keep adjusting the speed.
So in South Africa, for those of you that do not know, the intensity of xenophobic attacks is actually increasing. People are actively walking the streets, picking up people who don't look South African, asking them why they're in their country. They beat you up, then they ask you to go back. The entire Kampala is under an epidemic.
Stop saying the entire Kampala.
And flu.
If you don't have it where is me and Michelle staying?
If you don't have it yet, you're about to get it.
Man, can you imagine shooting episode 15? Why
are you being racist?
It's fucking episode 50 and guys are coughing, man. Hi, Michelle.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have it.
Clean bill of health.
Again.
Sick motherfuckers.
Guys, they're just rotten.
It's only a matter of time. Welcome to episode 50 of Nothing Serious. By 9. Mwagambe, we are going to pop champagne.
Episode 50.
Champagne for us.
Champagne is a very tricky affair. Do you know how to pop it?
We're about to find out.
Let's go.
But I know of all people, why not?
Wow,
why
guys.
not?
Yeah.
Somebody pops champagne every weekend.
What's the name?
The war.
The boy?
Of course not. Yeah.
Not the boy?
No talk a boy.
So let me ask. So this is champagne, like
Champagne.
500k over sparkling wine.
Forget about
the amount. Forget about the figure.
I don't drink, so these things you always have to explain to me.
I put the bill on the Nothing Serious account, so you will
Which
see
is
the
okay.
That's
transaction.
fine.
Which is
Me, all I want to know is
You will see the transaction.
Saga abantu bakufuna food poisoning here. You know?
It's impossible.
The boy.
It's impossible.
Guys,
Listen.
we are popping to 50.
God damn! 50
episodes.
Woo! The last time I popped this cat thing, when some guys
What did he have a pop?
May I Dubois you? Episode 50 Dubois.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I copyrighted that statement, by the way. That you will hear from my lawyers.
Just so you know,
So episode 50.
if you're ever popping champagne, AINE shouldn't be the person popping that bottle.
Guys, in my
Wanga.
defense, the expensive cameras here, Faisal has not paid me for
You
the last
cannot
2
tell
weeks.
me that bottle wasn't open. That bottle was open before it came here.
This is
Champagne is supposed to pop like.
You know what
So-
popping champagne means?
Guys, don't bore me. None of you idiots could pop the bottle. Now you're here, Jazzy.
I told you guys, popping champagne is a
What
tricky
did you
affair.
say? Yes, sauce.
No, since them so say Michelle asked me.
But it's okay.
politely.
Episode 50.
Yeah, to episode 50.
Please.
But you did
Yes, yeah.
To people that
We are
can't
non-violent.
pop
Episode
champagne.
50.
And
Borrow.
the non-alcoholic consumer is making the most noise. Can you imagine, man?
Imagine.
Oh.
You feel it? I told you. You never had it before, right? Say it.
Oh
It's
my
okay.
God,
say
I
it.
take it
Say
back.
it.
By the way,
Of the relationship
this-
you have nurtured. Or nothing serious.
listen.
This relationship here.
this particular champagne, Francois Dubois, it's got sort of like citrus apple-like flavors.
I thought you guys are
Because
supposed to
it's a French champagne, yeah. And for those who are not very good with their champagnes, it is not nice, eh? Most champagnes are not nice.
No, fuck
That's the
off.
truth.
Fuck off.
Champagne is a celebratory drink.
And we're celebrating 50 years.
Yes, so we are not here to enjoy the drink.
How do you
We're here to
celebrate without
celebrate
enjoying?
that you
How
guys
do you
don't know.
celebrate without
Champagne is
enjoying?
not nice.
Eh,
How much money?
Michelle, how about you
It's just
tell them?
celebratory.
Michelle, you tell them. You are the consumer. I'll buy you another bottle. I
Those
promise.
guys, as a sentence of champagne, bazidide.
200K.
Champagne cheta popping.
How many pods do you know that pop champagne? How many podcasts?
I don't need to know other pods as long as I'm on this
How
one.
many
yeah.
champagne bottles have you popped? How many champagne bottles have you popped?
Man.
Tuve champagne. Avenawo, asoka vero.
Anyway, man, yeah. 50 episodes. It's been something.
Yeah.
Piper is here, Mutuzo is here, DASHA is here, Bill is here. And as we begin the pod, I want you guys just to tell us what did you not know 50 episodes back that you now know about podcasting, about life, about being in front of these people watching us every weekend.
Consistency is the hardest thing
My goodness.
ever.
Yeah.
Like, I actually
Yo.
thought I'm such a consistent person, right? But shooting a podcast weekly that is supposed to go out every Saturday is
It's
so
not easy.
difficult.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
And like you know, the funniest thing is that the podcast does not care. Are you sad? Are
Yeah,
you
people
happy?
don't give a shit about what's
Are you
happening in your
busy?
life.
Are you sick?
Are you sick?
Are you
Yeah.
pregnant?
That's your
It
shit.
doesn't
Speaking
care.
that into existence for.
God forbid, and every other word I bind into the fire and whatnot.
What is that?
You don't want to get pregnant again?
No,
Oh,
So you're cutting your tubes also?
I should. No. I give myself a deadline. But
When are you
that's
cutting? Kubanga, I want to
my
celebrate.
35th birthday.
Please bring real champagne.
This time that
What was this?
Fuck off, by the way.
This nigga.
With your soda drinking face.
But
See?
Let me cough like this so that you also get it.
Don't do it.
provoking him. It's not to make me sick.
I'm done.
Wama
But
Mutuzo.
yeah, for me, that's my biggest lesson. Consistency is a very big thing. And like to people that have had episodes and they're like, podcasts and they're like consistent, I truly respect you now. This is not easy in every single way, because there's days where like Wednesday comes and I'm like, God,
Here we
I don't
go.
want to leave my house. I'm exhausted. Or I've been like in class all day and I'm like, and then like usually when we are shooting the pod, we have this energy. Like I'll be driving here and I'm like tired. I'm even in silence. I've removed the music because I'm like exhausted. And then once I enter the door, I'm like, wait, we have to like
The new, you have to switch on,
and,
yeah.
consistency is hard.
Well, on my side, the podcast has helped me ignite the fact that relationships actually need work. Yeah, they do need work. They do need patience. Of course, you mentioned consistency. But I look at the podcast as now a relationship for me, because I don't take the nothing serious gangos for granted, that's for sure. I really appreciate each and every one of you that takes a minute to watch the pod. But above all, I appreciate each and every one that finds me anywhere in town and they're asking me, when is the next pod? You guys didn't drop the pod. What's going on? So for me, that has taught me that to maintain relationships, you have to put in the work. That's something I didn't really think so much about until I actually started doing the podcast, which has become part of me. So it's an attachment on the other side of my life. So I feel like that has helped me build on how to work on relationships, patience, and being able to be there for the people that are actually looking forward to the things you're doing. Make the world a better place.
That's some interesting, positive stuff.
Right.
By the way, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
I thought you're going to tell us about all the nice words the
impressed.
podcast has taught you, factolicious.
Well, sometimes you have to remove the nothing from nothing serious.
And get a bit serious. For Tinzi win
That's
with
my
it.
nigga.
I get you. I think for me, the podcast has taught me the importance of therapy. That for me, this is my therapy. This country is it's fucked up, really. But on Wednesday, I know I can come here and vent
Yeah.
and chill with my guys and then go back home. I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed, the status quo, but at least I've released. And for me, I think everybody needs some form of therapy.
Yeah.
I see very many people complaining about, people doing podcasts and all these things. But in my mind, I look at podcasts, as I said, as a platform, as a vehicle, as an avenue for people to release to vent, because if people keep pent up anger and pressure and all these things, you never know what happens. Somebody goes to Gaba and kills kids, right? So my thinking is everybody needs to find something that is therapeutic for them. Yeah. For me, this is absolute therapy. So,
amazing.
I
Love
need
it.
therapist to my CB guys.
There you have it.
Okay, as Faisal shares, his lessons, can we have someone bring in a very amazing, delicious...
Already?
Yeah, I mean, we
That's why
gotta
to
do
bring
something.
a cake that has no icing.
No, I trust Tracy.
First share your thing.
As you share, let them bring,
As you
let
share,
them bring the
let them
cake.
prepare.
Yeah.
Me, okay, I think it has taught me that you can't. There are some things you just can't get used to, because I can assure you that every episode we have shot has been different. Like there's something that happened that didn't happen in the previous episode.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing
That's what we're
serious.
talking about, man.
50 episodes. Woo.
This is dope shit.
that shit.
Why waleta cake
50
ingekuwa
episodes.
icing.
God damn.
Kuliko ile chocolate.
Look at that.
Continue.
Continue. Please, fine.
I'll only continue if any. Okay.
Continue.
So HH2 Chindazenti, every episode is different.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you really can't. Like even I thought by maybe episode 30 or 40 it would just be a repetition. Like we'll probably even run out of things to say
you can't,
or something.
you can't.
But first of all, we always overshoot the time. We always shoot past an hour just to show you that we love being here.
Yeah.
Secondly, either the video is different, or the sound is different, or the people are different, or the topics. Like
There's
just
always something different.
always something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I never wake up on a Wednesday. I'm like, man, it's going to be a boring day. No,
You always know at least.
I wake up knowing, let's go fuck this shit up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I will also add that I think for me the other thing that this podcast has also taught me is that first of all, good things don't come easy.
Yeah.
You know, and as Mutuzo said, there's consistency needed. But apart from consistency, you've got to have like a backbone, right? You've got to have somebody who can hold you and say, you know what, let's do this shit. Because there are days when you couldn't be bothered. But if you have somebody who can hold your hand and say, like guys who go jogging, guys who go to the gym, when you have somebody who always reminds you, let's do this thing, we can't afford to do it without you. It helps. So there are days when Mutuzo is not in the mood, but we are like, we can't do it without you. There are days when Paizo is not in the mood, but like, we can't do it without you. There are days when I'm not in the mood, and so we carry each other. That's a very,
Okay.
Yeah.
As we go to the next stage,
So do we get to cut the cut?
yeah.
Cake
We're
now?
going in a cake cutting part. But as we enter the cake cutting part, you first be practicing. Uchitegera. Ujiro practicing. So as we go to the cake, I know some people on the podcast wanted to pack cake. So I'm going to ask you 4 questions. Yeah.
Before we cut the cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
You pass all the 4 questions, you take the biggest chunk.
The biggest chunk.
You can actually take half the cake.
Oh, for real?
Okay.
Okay.
So, let me start.
Maybe I just want to
Yeah.
embarrass us. I just
Man,
don't.
he wants
My
the cake
God,
to
it's
himself.
okay.
Always does this.
Go, please, proceed.
Who was our first guest?
No.
Kent,
I knew he was going to
Kent,
do those things.
Eh?
what's his name?
Troy.
Troy.
It's nice that it's the woman who remembered.
No, we all remember. We
remember.
just had to let her,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. What's the most commented on episode?
And Kansime's episode, I think.
I think I'll be in between Mami Depp's episode and Anne Kansime's.
Oh, I have another option. What's her name? Oh, it's going to
Lillian
be
Mbabazi?
No. It's going to be so embarrassing.
Didan?
Didan.
Yeah, okay.
Bill?
Yeah, I think they did an episode.
So funny enough, it's episode 1.
The one
Oh,
of-
shit!
It had 83 comments. We've never gone past.
The very, very first.
Yeah,
The one which had a horrible sound. and-
Yeah.
Oh, guys, come
Shaky
on,
images.
man.
Okay. I like that.
Horrible is too harsh of a word
It
to
is. No,
use.
the sound
Why
was
did
dodgy.
you compare?
I mean, see now
We are figuring
you're
things out.
smoothening things a little bit dodgy, yeah. Fair enough.
Okay. When did you host Lillian and Sim?
Same. When?
When?
In terms of the date?
No, number. Episode number.
I think it should have been like episode between 15 and 20.
It was further
It
ahead.
was further?
Further ahead.
Like 30?
About there.
25.
About 30.
Aiden has gotten an answer.
That's my nigga. I told you. I told you.
Calm down.
Hey, I wait.
My
Hey,
guy,
okay.
relax.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, last question. But this one is easy.
It's okay. There's no harm in asking. This man, he just wants to embarrass her. It's okay to ask an easy question.
Okay. What's the second most watched episode?
Second most watched. After the, yeah?
After
Which
the
one is
first
the most
episode.
watched, first of all?
Or
After the first
Same.
episode.
I know the first episode is most commented, right?
First episode is most commented.
Not the most watched.
Most watched, I think, is Mami Deb.
Oh, the most watched, the Maisonnois episode.
Can't see me.
All of you are wrong.
Which one is it?
Which one is that?
Because first of all, I said, what's the second
Oh, it's
most
okay. Let's first figure out which one is the most.
So the most watched is Kansime's.
Oh, okay.
That's right now at 9.1K.
And then the second?
The second most watched is actually let me check.
I think I did an examiner. You're not testing the cake.
Oh, no, to other cake. Wait, I don't think so.
Sagala Kulimba, these guys are going to scroll back and be like, this nigga lied.
So examiner Taina.
Oh yeah, so the second most watched.
Yeah.
It's either Mami Deb or Didan. Yeah, one of those two. Yeah. Yeah.
Mami
one of those
Deb.
two.
Mami Deb.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Mami
Yeah.
Deb.
But we've come a long way, man.
Such a good journey.
It really has.
So much
We've
growth.
hosted some big people.
Someone told us we would host the general, but we're still waiting.
No.
Which one? The General. Huh?
The general is
All right, let's cut the
still
cake
a little
and get
bit
this over
busy,
with.
but
Okay.
soon and very
How are we-
soon.
This cake, guys, on top of it being
Why are you
50
standing, young
episodes
man?
too,
Why are you
you're-
standing?
You're sucking the blood out of me, guys.
Otunywa omusaayi.
Toyina kibuuzo kyozzeemu
Oli oyimiridde.
we shall call you.
Omutuuza.
So guys, for 50 episodes of Nothing Serious, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for walking this journey with us. For those that have been here from the very beginning,
Yeah,
we
thank you so very
totally
much.
appreciate you. Those that joined us along the way, we love you.
Yeah.
Secondly, happy belated birthday, Biwo.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Nze nkuze.
Happy belated.
Kano mukalaba kano.
Yeah. It takes 40 years to look this good. You do look
It is,
good.
yeah. Thank you.
You don't believe in God, but I pray for your prosperity,
I thank you.
your
I thank
good
you.
health, your never breaking us up,
Never.
Leaving us.
Won't be me here. Won't be me.
your joy, and a lot of money. Yeah.
Mutuzo
And then-
Thank
So-
you very much.
Kaninde byonna njogerako mu September because clearly
I got you.
you're working on your words. I can see it.
Bwagenda otulega ogikolera ekigali.
Obadde kina.
Musale, sala.
Nawe sidanga osale.
Jango osale,
Possible you have a
papa.
cold.
Yeah,
Teeka
yeah,
yakagalo.
sure.
Teeka yakagalo.
But it's alright.
Teeka yakagalo. Episode 50, guys. This is it. To all.
Episode 50. Let's go.
I
What are you doing?
swear.
Let me do it. Take a mumakati. What are we doing?
No, cut.
Take a wechisala.
To all gangos. Yes. Kwata.
Balaibi.
Michelle Gajeko.
Michelle Kwata.
Eh.
That's what's up. Hey, why are we complicating it?
Yeah.
Because they
Well,
wanted
you know,
to act
the icing is real.
Not in the
the middle?
the line.
Eh.
Don't do that. Those are bad manners.
Kuna wali good Soviet. But 50 is a nice round.
Episode
figure,
50,
man.
guys. Here we are.
50 is a nice round. It's a nice round figure. And I want to shout out to anybody who's doing podcasts and you've gotten to episode 5 or even 6 or 10. Look, don't give up. Yeah, you will get there.
Yeah.
The thing that Mutuzo talked about, that consistency, it comes even when you don't want, even when you feel like you're doing rubbish content. Keep at it. It gets better. We are not where we want to be, but we are on the journey there. You should
We are
not
not
give
where
up
we
yourself.
Meanwhile, let me
Don't give
ask.
up.
Yeah. Michelle, in the meantime, cut for us something.
Look at this nigga. Where was I saying? In the meantime, man,
We can eat after.
this nigga.
But let me ask.
Are you fasting? What do you mean
I know
eat
it can
after?
go offset. It's
Sit
okay.
down.
We can go
Hey, man,
offset.
Faisal, let Michelle first do us the honors. That's what I'm talking about.
Why are you calling me now? I'm on the pod, baby girl.
Aina.
Sorry?
Lava.
What am I talking about? Olaba
You
butakusali
see why I
like
said we eat after the pot?
Oh, moving a lot.
Meanwhile, did
sorry.
you guys know, that when you wear linen, you're naturally in a good mood?
Oh, really?
Because linen has a high vibration frequency, 5,000 hertz.
Did you
or
just
megahertz.
Google that?
No, I just knew.
Like,
So that's why the people like Sudhir, rich people you get. That's
wear
why they wear linen. Not because it's
By the way,
expensive
guys,
or it's
I am
cool.
wearing linen.
yeah. But also, linen is a fabric of wealth.
Yeah.
It's a fabric of wealth.
No,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Swallow.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
yeah, so
We
cool,
move
yeah.
on.
You never
Jack
talk
would
when
do
you're
that, it's okay.
swallowing.
All right?
I'll teach you everything.
We shall call
Depends
you.
on what I'm swallowing.
Either way, you can't talk.
Ah!
You can gag that shit.
Let's go into the weeks. Fuck this shit. Let's go into the weeks.
So they're weak.
These niggas.
Faizo, what the
You start by telling us how your week was.
Tell us how your week was, indeed.
Okay, my week, exciting, you guys. I'm working on a very big project. I'm working on a very big project with STI Secretariat.
I've seen you. I've been busy. Yeah.
So we have National Science Week starting tomorrow, 30th to 3rd May. And it's basically about Ugandans exhibiting Ugandan innovations. Yeah. So you know how out there, very many countries are always investing in their people, investing in their innovations. You come up with, something like this podcast, and someone comes and gives you money for it, invests in it. So the ministry and Dr. Musenero, and there's another team of creatives, the Made in Uganda team, Danzi and the like. So they are teaming up together. They're going to be at the National Science Week. There are so many Ugandan guys that are going to present, they're going to share their innovations. And to actually talk about that, Joe, we went to the Go-Go factory, the electric border factory. Guys, riding a bike is not easy.
Riding on?
A bike is not like being because they gave me the bike to try. Okay, it's me who said I want to try. Not that they it might see me lie. So I tried riding around for like 5 minutes or so. Brand new.
Are you okay?
I mean, I'm here.
Is the bike okay?
No.
The bike said.
You should have seen the bike. You should have seen the bike. But anyway, man, the bike's Akawa. Those guys are doing some really good things. They make about 25 bikes a day.
I'm sorry, what?
25 bikes a day. Nice. They push out 25 brand new bikes a day from scratch, like from the wiring to the welding to the batteries to the assembly. 25
we need better
them.
PR for these Ugandan things, because this is dope stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is the right time for them to get in touch with us, for sure. We got some crazy numbers on our podcast. We got some crazy people doing some crazy things right there for, social media. So if you're out there and, you want us to do some business, reach out.
Hey, we have people who love riding, who know how to ride.
Yeah. We got people who can swallow while, riding.
And I'll be at Kololo tomorrow.
Yeah.
Representing Nothing Serious.
Oh yeah. I hope you'll be branded, Burundu.
You'd better
They
be
need to
branded.
see you.
We're representing other podcasters of Uganda. It's a 5 billion that we're to know.
Ninga to what we
I'm going in another way. So Kololo grounds tomorrow.
By the way, Soko, hey.
You guys be working.
You invite us. Your role is to invite us. Then us we shall make the time.
What kind of middleman are you?
Until now I'm going to... No, guys,
Us we shall make the time.
they don't need
You are going to be
busy. They just need me.
What do you mean they don't need us there?
But you also want to...
DM na sign in there.
Podo tukola weka. Tukana kulekera podio. Tracy tuteleze wali studio endala because
Tujamulekera podio.
Excuses for us. Like, he never asks, then he sits there and says, I want to invite them, but you know what? They will be working.
Like he thinks for us.
Working,
You said the invite, let us
working.
be the one. The way Mutuzo sends her invite, she's like, guys, there's this thing Friday, can we go? And then we say we can't go, or we can go.
B will had fans at the factory.
And somehow you thought...
This, right, not
At
even...
the factory.
Imagine if I was there.
now imagine if B-Wall was there.
Imagine.
But you know what's funny? Every time you meet someone that knows, like me personally, every time I meet someone that knows me from Nothing Serious, these guys actually think we be hanging together the whole time, like every day. Because we reach the factory, the baby's like, hey, where is B-Wool? Where is AINE? You mean you move a lot? I'm like, what the?
Guys,
I want to shout out to the ladies.
We don't hang together. So the thing is, people think we are in each other's pockets all the time. We're in each other's business all the time. No, these niggas have their own lives, man. True. Some of them are making big money. Some of them are out of the country. So, like, you can't be with them all the time. Ori Faizo is a 9-to-5 man. That man there, that Faizo, is a 9-to-5 man. Ori Mutuzo, abera mu coursework all the time. She's in Chimanya because of it. She's at it in her coffee farm because of it. This man is always on stage somewhere. I don't know where. Like, it's hard to be together. But every now. No, me, I'm around you.
So it's out of the country.
I know me, I'm around you.
Over the weekend, your number was off.
Where were you?
No,
Where were you?
Watching
No,
Michael
I was in the
Jackson.
place with poor network.
And according to data entry at the airport,
To have a
woke,
cinema,
This is not information
watching
the
Michael
world
Jackson.
needs. This is not information the world needs.
Who said?
I was away.
The world wants to know where
was
their
away.
B-wall
Who's the
was.
world?
Nothing serious gang goes. They're wondering where did B-wall get flu from and cough.
Derek in the car. So, but we hang out every once in a while, and because we love each other's company. So
We are fun to hang out with, but we make sure almost every week.
at least we get together somewhere.
Yes, I called Mutuzo. I tell Mutuzo, we're going to hang out today. Okay, in how long? Let me call you in 30 minutes. I go, shower, dress up, I come back. I call Mutuzo, bruh. Has the phone...
But Mutuzo, by the way, you need to redeem yourself. For starters, you made me chug a cocktail. You were supposed to send me 200,000. You didn't. Now here you are making plans with Faizo and you folks. No, change. No. Yeah. Thank you.
Can I speak now?
Yes,
That was your
as you tell us.
As you tell us your week.
Yes.
I had normal week reviews, school, besides that, nothing else. But I need to defend myself because I think, AINE, you're defaming me and it's not
I am not defaming you. I have
You are
evidence.
No, let her speak. It's okay. Let her
You're
speak.
defaming me.
Mama tugenda muteka kusenga acid.
So that's not something that's scary.
Why tell your
Senga acid one side.
Now, what about Mutuzo? Tell us.
For guys that don't know, AINE hosts a
Quiz night?
Quiz night.
Yeah.
at
Elevate Lounge.
at
Every
Elevate
Thursday,
Lounge
yes.
every Thursday. And being a supportive friend,
Yeah.
being the supportive friend that I am, I went to Elevate to Tuka.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're right
Let
now.
her tell the story.
Such a build-up for a lie.
What my build up story? Give us.
Continue.
To Tuka, and I don't want to drink now. Guys, you know this. I don't like drinking alcohol like that.
Yeah.
So I order for food, and then there's like that happy hour thing of cocktails.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll buy the cocktail. I'm like, no, I don't want to drink. And AINE insists, it's like, no, like, it's on me.
Okay.
I'm like, fine, they should bring
Oh
one.
my
They
goodness.
bring
Shell.
one. Let me tell you, men are liars. Anyway, they bring a cocktail. When they bring the cocktail, AINE tells me, chug the cocktail. I'm like, no,
What?
actually, I don't want to chug the cocktail. And then AINE tells me, if you chug that cocktail, I will give you 200,000
Hey!
shillings.
If you
know how
chug.
much- yes, you know how much I love money. I tell him, AINE, I can't chug this cocktail. I just don't want to. He's like, no, if you chug it, 200,000 now. He gets out his phone and he goes, I will pay you 200 now. Me, I stop focusing on the 1,000 and
You're
say,
like-
if you chug it, Mutuzo, 200 right here. I'm like, 200 is like 200. I get that stupid cocktail.
And you chug
Amazing
it.
cocktail, by the way. And I chugged the whole thing
Oh
in
my
like
God.
2 seconds because I was in
200, yeah, that's-
Can like, oh my God, I'm going to fill my car
Yeah.
full tank. Then he's even saying, so when I'm done.
Should I send it to your MTN or?
Point of order, Your Highness.
Wait, no, let her finish. You will tell us when you're telling us your week.
He gets his phone. He's like, so many number, guys. It's so much. I read my number and he's like, by the way, you know I said I will give you 200
Shillings. As in 200.
As in 200 shillings. This motherfucker, he made me and to date, I didn't even get the 200 shillings.
Just
Your Highness. Because in this case, you're not even Your Honor. You're Your Highness.
Yes,
May I submit?
All of
Let
a
her
sudden,
wrap up.
all of a sudden, because of the guilt, he wants to tell this story and turn it around simply because he does not want me to tell people how such a horrible person. You're such a horrible person, and the fact that you want to gaslight me. Gaslight, you're necessary.
I mean,
gaslighting me.
You're gaslit already.
Okay.
First, hold on for a second, guys.
Okay, no.
Now,
Okay, so you're done, yeah?
that's it.
Well, okay.
As I get into my week as well. So
start
for
from there.
starters,
But also don't lie.
no, I won't lie. You know me.
It's okay.
I'm the
no,
truth
it's
guy.
okay. I need,
You know what? First send us 200.
No, listen.
First send us 200.
For starters, I would like to commend your lecturers at LDC. They are doing quite a brilliant job. You're going to become very argumentative in court, which is very amazing. So that means 99% of your cases you are going to win. That's beautiful. I had you explain a lie, and that's why we pay lawyers. That's why I have lawyers. Fucking explain a lie and get me out of the situation I'm in. I love you for that. I love how you build up a story, you know. The truth is, yes, I do host quiz night at Elevate Lounge every Thursday. Please come through, guys. Let's have a good time. So this lady friend of mine comes to support me. And, you know, we are having a good time drinking cocktails. So we order for 2 cocktails, you know. And after we have ordered for 2 cocktails, she tells me, Derek, since you are the host, I have a challenge for you. I said, hit me. She says, you take this cocktail in less than 5 seconds. Now that was the bet. Yes.
So for you to take the cocktail.
Yeah. So chug
Interesting
it.
twist.
Chug it.
Interesting twist.
Chug it in less than 5 seconds. You know. I'll give you 200K. So I'm like, fine.
She offered.
To give me 200K.
Interesting.
So I'm
twist.
like, okay, if I fail, I'll also give you 200. Well, I also thank God that I played around with my diction because I could have said 200,000.
Okay.
But me, I said 200. But since she had said 200,000, I thought she was in sync, so it was 200K. So I chugged that bitch like I was thirsty for a motherfucker, and I drink that thing all the way down. As soon as
She didn't drink.
She didn't.
Okay.
As soon as I put the glass down, it made the click sound with ice blocks that were remainers.
Like, we are done.
You drank it.
I waited for mobile money, guys, up to now. I have not even received it.
Very different story.
So,
but
There was a witness.
even me, I have a witness.
No, not now. Not
Guys,
not now.
Muvema is a challenge that you know. One of you is going to eat. The first person to finish a slice. 200.
No.
200.
No,
I said, yes.
No, but it's okay.
What would you rather, a cocktail? We send for
I
it.
would rather we chug.
No, let's not chug.
Yeah, because the last time we chugged something, someone did not pay me.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
The guys who are watching, in the comments, tell us who you think, who you believe, and why you think they're right. Is it this man?
I think them
Or is it
chugging
the
this bottle is
Who do you think
I can't
was
believe
right?
you,
Who do you
right?
think? Who do you think
my
is telling
God.
a lie? So tell us, how was your week?
Oh man, my week was amazing. It was very interesting. God, so listen, guys. For a minute, I really had this urge of going out and kick it like so hard. Like I really
Lose
wanted
the
to,
plot.
Yeah, like you just go out and have a good time. So I happened to do that over the weekend, and I kicked it till like 6 in the morning, and I managed to get it back home safely. You know, and guys, I had the worst hangover.
Of course, as expected.
I don't remember the last time I had that hangover. And guys, please, there's a behavior to cut off when we are in the bar. This business of greeting people with shots needs to end. I cannot find you on your table. You are my guy. I've come to say what's up. And you're greeting me with a shot. By the time I ordered for my own drink,
You knew,
I can
like-
assure you I had consumed about 15 shots. So the long night being cut short to 6 a.m. Yeah, that's short for me. The next day, bro,
You have to pay for your sins.
terrible hangover. Then it hit me that 30s are a little bit different. It's no longer like the 20s.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember the last time I had a hangover.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, it's Pfizer is
If
probably
the
there.
AINE
Just
of
check
last,
his
if the
head.
AINE of last year had the AINE of this year,
Very
it'll be
different.
like, who are these
one would
people?
have to
Very,
die,
very
imagine.
different.
One would
I
have
was
to
on
die.
soup, I was on milk, I was on cold things, what?
Yeah.
It was crazy, but it was an amazing night at the end of the day, and I cannot wait to do it again. Maybe somewhere near the future.
And by the way, AINE, the reason why people greet you like that is that's how you used to greet people. For all the 10 years you have been partying, I have gone out with you, AINE. The moment you meet AINE in the bar, just know
That's a show.
tomorrow you are dead.
You live by
Every
the sword,
night.
you die by
Every
the sword.
night
Guys,
I
at
have
least I
met
give you
you.
food.
wants to
This
go
man.
home.
Every night I have
This
met
man,
that
if I
nigga.
tell you my stories with this man.
But, hey, first come. Kati, eh? By the way, me have already ordered. That is his line.
never wants to
By
go
the way,
home.
me have already
Actually,
ordered.
There was a point I thought you didn't even have a house.
Right?
What do you?
Want to go home?
Guys, I'm the homecoming guy.
There's a time I
Maybe
really
coming,
had
but
a house
home, no.
Because what do you mean you want?
You are the
Like,
coming guy.
It is 5 a.m.
Yeah, can we go home?
And
Yeah.
AINE is still going hard. Like he's waiting for the
No, but guys, let me tell you.
Daylight.
We need to kick it. We need to kick it one of these Saturdays. It's crazy.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
We need to.
You.
We need to. But before I let you guys go, my word of the day, word of the week. All right, this is it. The word of the day. Hodenkobold.
Hodenkobold.
Hodenkobold. Hoden.
There's a hole, there's a den.
B-O-L-D.
There's some
Now
cops there.
listen to this, because this one is going to lead me to a question that I have for my sister Michelle. Hodenkobold. A tiny, sneaky little gremlin, overhuman, who acts shady and has a face that resembles, listen to this, a testicle.
A person who has a resemblance
What?
to a testicle.
I don't know why.
Yes.
I don't know why
What
the
the
first
hell?
A
one.
face that resembles a testicle. You seen a testicle before?
Just by the way. So in my opinion, I think you look like you have
You saw a yellow testicle.
You saw one or you saw two? You're trying to remember, eh? It looks familiar. So a yellow
I think
testicle.
like when it's like hair,
Yellow, eh?
cut to the beard.
Shit, I'm glad my face gives you some good memories. Look at you smiling.
Fuck you.
Let me ask you something, yeah? If you met a guy and like when he undressed didn't have any testicles, would you be shocked or
What the hell?
you just be like, yeah?
Nigga.
Like, would it be a
Control
shock?
yourself.
Would it be a
Is
shock?
it though?
Because yeah, you guys, us we've met girls without boobs. Like
You have?
the boobs are
You have?
You've met
no
girls-
boobs?
almost like they're very very small. That almost not
different.
there.
That's
That's
different,
different.
because when you say no boobs,
That's
bro.
different.
So, Mutuzo,
There's having a small.
you arrive in
condition.
the area and there are no
Would we
balls.
like to not
Let's not.
traumatize
Yeah.
You cannot imagine.
So you what? That's body shaming.
Balls are
so
crucial.
you'd say no
man.
to that guy.
Balls are crucial.
Why?
Would you rather your man doesn't have balls or
Now you
testicles?
guys, let's chill that subject. What is this?
They will
So,
ask you.
Michelle is
Yes.
going to answer. Come on.
no.
No.
You gotta pick one though.
Absolutely not.
No
And I
balls.
For real?
don't pick either.
I mean, you have to, like, this is a do or die situation.
Dying it is, mate. Dying it is.
There you
real?
go. So moving
You're
on,
weak.
chill the ball situation. Chill the ball situation.
You're weak,
man.
the wall.
Man, now every time I look at AINE, I'm looking at the
You look at it. No, fuck you,
Ah,
man.
yeah.
Ah, fuck you.
Now you're the ball guy.
I mean, this.
You brought it on yourself. I
No,
told
but
you to
you
leave the
see,
crowd.
but on the other hand, yellow balls are better than black balls. Don't ask me if I've seen
Why are
black
we
balls. I don't
discussing
know.
Why are you
just
talking
to
about
come with
this?
shit.
So
Fuck you, Faisal, by the way. Like, fuck you, man.
my week, my week was.
You can't even find the word. That's amazing, man. I love it for you.
There's a lot of introspection
There we go.
that I do during this week in the year. This is my most intense, passionate week because it's my birthday. This is my, So I traveled somewhere for a few days, and typically for some of us who are on the fourth floor, around your birthday, you're thinking about where you are in life. Are you on the right path? Are you in the right circles? Are there certain sins you need to atone for? Are there places where you need to get better? So basically doing proper introspection. And I loved it. There were certain harsh realities I've had to sort of encounter. But I love that I've seen a lot of growth in myself. But then also where I went, I picked up a number of things, including this horrible cold that I have.
Yeah.
And I also, there's the lesson now that I have carrying forward is the people in my life, they've made me better. I have to make them better, right? Here's what I have. I have a small assignment for you guys, the three of you, yeah? I have 3 books.
You carried the assignment in your
Yeah, I
bag?
carried the assignment. I have 3 books I want you guys to read, yeah? Because, I love reading books, and I think the people in my life also need to read books.
That's good.
This is a book by Phil Knight, Shoe Dog, yeah? This is the story of Nike. I think this is a story that speaks very, very, very well into who you are. This guy started with $50, and he built
That
an
he did.
empire.
Yeah.
It has a foreword by Andre Agassi. It's a very beautiful book. I think you'll love it.
Wow, that's nice.
I think you'll love it. This is for you, Mutuzo. This one is it's a somewhat intense, sad, but also eye-opening books it's by Ugandan authors. So very many people out there don't know that there are wonderful stories that come out of Africa, and Uganda in particular. So people think all the best stories are from Europe and the US and whatever. This has some of the best Ugandan writers. People like Joachim Buembo, people like Edna Namara, Flavia Nasaka, Carolina Riba. It's a collection of stories. Yeah, I think you'll love it. It's called Remembering the Future. It's one of my favorites.
It's okay, don't cry. Don't do
This one is called Things in Jazz. It's a nice story. It's like a medical dilemma. That is all I'm going to give you. I think why I think this will be good for you. First of all, it's very short. Okay. It's only 400 pages.
Just like you?
Yeah. No, what's your problem?
Okay, sorry,
it's 400 pages, and this one is a quick read. Okay. There are things that we call quick reads. Like when you pick it up, it won't allow you to put it down until you're done.
Okay.
I think you'll love this one. This is Things in Jazz. I want you guys to tell me how long you'll take. Doesn't matter, a month, 2 months. But I want, when you're done reading it, we come on the podium and you share with us what you've learned from the book.
Thank you.
Done.
So how much time does each of you need? A month, 2 months? Doesn't matter. Give me how long you think you need.
Can we do on after 6th of next month?
Okay. So we say May, June. You're saying May?
Some like late May.
Okay, late May. Faisal, how long do you think you?
This is what, 200?
You can read like 2 pages every day, even.
200.
Which obviously is very little.
You have 200 pages?
370.
You're fucking making noise.
370. Give me a week.
A week?
Okay.
So I'll be the last to discuss.
You're a very busy man, I know.
Yeah.
We can give you even a month.
I'll actually need
in the
a
morning.
Okay.
I'll actually need a
so
month.
because I want you guys to come and share with the audience, what lessons you've learned from the book.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So for starters,
So.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
That's for
I
sure.
thank you.
And this is
So this is the part where
sit
tumusiga
down.
cake.
Sit down.
Nambe tumusige cake.
Bantu bakulu.
I'm too old for that.
Wansi.
Faizo, I'm too old for that.
Muteleko mobile.
I'm too old for that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Skincare is expensive.
However, on the other hand, I would like to use this opportunity to send a sounding alarm to my friends who are making 40. Don't fucking give me tasks. Don't do it. Why? Like, what the fuck? I have a book to read, guys.
Sorry.
And I have a month to read this.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing, but I'm saying like that's enough with the tasks. Like, don't give me any more. Like,
it's all right.
I already have enough. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I think we can go into our stories.
Question. Are you happy with where you are?
Absolutely. Yeah, I am.
Damn, that's a deep question, though.
I am. I have of course areas where I look at it, I'm like, I could do better there.
Yeah.
I could be better here. But who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Is regret one of the things you are carrying along?
One of the things I have learned over time is to let go of regret, because regret is beating yourself up for things that have already happened, and you can't change them. What you can do is use it to be better. So I use it to grow and get better, and so I never carry regret. Even if I made a mistake, regret is not something I carry.
Man, thanks for the book. Cheers.
You're welcome.
Last question. Is your heart okay?
My heart.
Not health ways, emotionally.
Emotionally.
Well, it's where it's meant to be right now, according to God's Genesis.
My heart. My heart, I don't know. I think my heart is kawa. To be honest, I can't say I know. But I would like to think it's okay. It can be better, of course. Because I'm not married to Jessica Alba or Winnie Nwaji, so it's not where it should be.
Now you also have a question.
I'm okay.
I also have a question, Mama. Is it true that the older you grow, your libido, your sex drive just drops?
Drops? It's actually the other way around.
Oh,
so you are now a hornier guy?
Gosh, my guy.
You're more horny now?
Yes. And you see now the horn comes with knowledge, with experience, with some money, with exposure. That horn is very dangerous, my friend.
So.
The horn you have when you're a young boy is a useless horn.
Okay, so does that, my last question. So does that mean, okay, now when you're how society right now wants to say when you're a certain age, you shouldn't date below a certain age.
Yeah.
So does that mean if you're in your 40s, the youngest you can date is a 30-year-old woman?
No, it doesn't mean that. I have my own limits. Mine has nothing to do with age. It's just if I see that you are that thing, the age really doesn't matter much. Obviously, you have to be an adult.
Why keep bending? Age is just a number.
Guys, I have facts. Today I don't have fun facts. I have
Just facts.
eye-opening facts.
Please.
1. 64% of girls report missing school due to lack of pads and inadequate private changing facilities.
64%.
64%.
64%.
That's in Uganda?
In Uganda. That there's a girl out there that missed school today simply because they are on their period and they don't have.
But that's ridiculous because out of 10 girls, 6
are
struggling.
not
Yeah,
going to school.
that's terrible.
I got a crazy idea though. I think we should do something as nothing serious.
I think we should.
I like where you're going with this.
My final question was going to be, what will you
What?
do?
Yeah, I like it.
My second fact that's not fun but very eye-opening. Only 8% of Ugandan women have post-secondary education compared to 14% of men.
Only
8%. That means most girls, most women
don't
get
have
to
it,
senior 6
and that's it.
that's
Yeah,
it for them.
yeah.
Lastly, in my not so fun facts, Ugandan women are twice as likely as men to have no formal schooling at all.
Yeah, that's true.
There are not fun facts today, but I think
But they're
there are
facts, yeah.
things
Some
that
facts,
you need
yeah.
to know and think about, and then ask yourself, what will you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to have that discussion about, you know,
Question where I was
especially
going.
that pad
Absolutely
situation.
love that.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk
I mean,
about
I would love to spend the
So,
day there.
over to you, Faiza. Sir, we can now get
School
and
that's
serious.
very-
How do
But
I-
you realize we were doing this for you because we knew you were about to cough. Nah. See, I got you guys like
Well played.
on the left, on the right. I got
Well
you
played.
guys. Yeah. So Faizo, now you can proceed.
Then are you saying this, Maso? Are you saying it? Are you saying this gym work, how it's... Mutuzo, are you feeling that gym work? It's paying off.
Anyway, guys, our first story is what I'm going to do to AINE. So, panic erupted at the Mbale High Court after a sudden swarm of bees disrupted proceedings, forced prison wardens and inmates to scatter.
So
First
what do
of
you
all-
want to do to me? Send bees my way?
Guys, there is this thing you people are doing. You have started commanding insects, and you're not telling us how to do it. Just imagine you're about to do a chemistry paper. These are some of the solutions we wanted when we were in school. You're about to do a chemistry paper. You have crammed the objectives. You need the answers. They have changed everything. The teacher has come.
You need an excuse
Where were
for the
these
exam to
bees?
end.
Yes, where were these bees?
That a bees show up.
And how are people doing this? Because, guys, you cannot tell me of everywhere in the country, bees just chose to go to that one place, attack everyone there apart from one prisoner.
Do you think that's witchcraft or that's
No,
magic?
no, neither of those.
Neither, really?
It's just pure science, biology.
Oh,
How?
But you know there are stories of bees
How?
being sent
No,
by an
absolutely.
individual.
But
to-
how? Like,
get that,
explain
yeah.
to me
So-
that
Yeah.
biology.
Do you know that human beings and animals / insects, they can communicate? Just figure out how to communicate to them, period. Command
it's
them.
witchcraft.
It's as
So you
simple as
tell
that.
the bees.
You can, as long as you can. No, the communication
Because
doesn't
that's how
mean
they speak. That, I want to assume. I can't speak bee language. Don't do me like that.
You
Don't
see
do
how
me.
they tell you can communicate to a dog? Do you speak a dog's language?
I mean, I know.
Yeah, but I understand its actions.
Exactly.
I tell you what to do.
You know
the things that trigger
You
it.
know, Warren, my
How do
boy.
you tell a bee to go and attack Mutuzo?
I seen Warren talk to dogs,
Have
but he barks.
have you spoken to beekeepers?
So how do they speak? to them?
Beekeepers understand bees, their moods, the time of the day when you can approach them. They understand how to win them. They understand it.
So-
if you've been with any living being in this world, any insect, any animal, if you've been with it long enough, you can develop a language. It's as simple as that. It's just biology.
So
you
how
can
do-
develop a language.
But can you
So, okay,
imagine?
so how do you
Can you
communicate with
imagine?
bees now?
Guys
with them long enough and
guys
will.
are failing to communicate with their wives and husbands, but they
And
can
they want to
communicate
learn how
with
to
bees. Like, guys, this one, no.
So how do you say Michelle in the bee language?
Guys, just tell us. Like, if you have the method, this is why I like. This is why being abroad is nice, because guys abroad, if this thing was being done in the UK or US, a guy would have dropped the formula already on a dark web. Like, yeah,
This
if you
is
want
how
to
you-
send bees, just
But
do
you can
this and
communicate
this and
with
this and that.
insects, animals. Just live long enough with them. You will learn their language. They will learn you.
You're a cat person.
Science. This is
and
biology.
I think the last time I
So
checked,
your
you had a
assumption-
cat.
Yeah.
So do you speak to your
Your
cat?
assumption is a
can
guy
communicate
sat
with it,
down.
yes.
You've actually communicated with your cat. What was the
you
last?
can tell it, I want this, I don't want this, do this, don't do
What was
this.
the last thing you
Simple.
told your cat you wanted?
Fuck off.
This nigga.
But yeah, so for me, I love that story. I love that story. I love that story because, first of all, they say traditional problems require traditional solutions. Yeah? Like if a guy is fucking you up and he's more powerful than you, he has all the... You're like, it's okay. I'll get a big guy.
I know a big guy.
I know a big guy. Or a wasp guy. I know a wasp guy.
Oh shit. Wasps are the worst, man.
The problem with your theory is that you're working under the assumption that this prisoner that they did not touch was like a beekeeper, like he was always in the bees and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which is a story we don't have.
Yeah, we
Like,
don't have all the information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, I say this with a lot of reservation.
Yeah.
Have you given that so that it
I almost
could
thought there was a
actually
bee here.
Uh-huh.
be witchcraft? Like,
And that's why I
Absolutely
say.
not.
Guys,
That's why I say it couldn't
a
be
prison
witchcraft or
bus.
magic.
First of all, it's a prison bus. You can't even tell me, but there's a guy who showed up with cologne that attracted the bees. Nada. It's a prison bus. These guys have been in prison the whole time. They come to a court ruling and the bees attack just that building, just that location there.
Yeah. It's very possible. You can
guys,
control the hive just by controlling the
There's
queen
a bit
bee.
of witchcraft.
There's a
in
bit
there,
of witchcraft.
guys. There's a bit of
And now,
witchcraft.
let me still
Alright,
on,
it's alright.
still on insects. Let me shock you guys. So in Kenya,
Bro, anyway.
in Kenya, there's a guy they arrested for trafficking queen ants,
Yeah.
like the queen ant.
I remember the story.
Let me shock you. How much do you think a queen ant costs
I mean, I
in
think
the
it's,
black market in China?
I think it's
Queen
quite
ant.
expensive.
Yes,
Because
just the one
that's the
queen
mother
ant.
of the entire,
Yes,
yeah.
And they have
The
acid.
entire colony. Yeah, they're massive. They have
Did you
massive.
know
they have
ants
big
have
bundas,
acid?
yeah. It's true.
Guys.
They have big bundas.
You never seen an ant's ass? That's a huge
BBL
one.
shit.
I kid you not, like some BBL shit.
But how much is it on the black market?
Did
You want to get
you.
you want to
yeah,
get
but did you
yourself
guys ever think
a
the
fat
first
ass
people that
ant?
did the BBL first looked at ants?
That's true. That's true.
Guys,
Now you're spitting facts.
Yeah, can I come on this thing?
See for
It was a woman.
you're a woman, there are some things you may not know or see, but I can assure you there are guys out there who have seen ants with ass, with huge ass like this. Now imagine that queen ant.
Bees! Wherever you are,
Yeah.
look for this man.
Yeah.
Bald-headed, looks like a testicle
You threatened me.
with hair.
No guys, ants.
to the
Wherever
ants,
you are,
yeah?
queen ants, look for me.
AINE.
Yeah.
So one queen ant, just in case you're broke, you're out there, you're looking to do a business that is going to pay off. One queen ant costs $220
I'm sorry, what?
on the international market.
yeah.
One queen
I know
ant
I was remembering.
costs
220.
$220. This guy was trafficking 2,000.
Yeah.
He went around Kenya collecting queen ants, collected 2,000 of them. Had he successfully gone to China, he was going to get a payout of up to $400,000
Jesus.
just from selling ants.
That's a very lucrative gig.
Yeah.
That's a lucrative gig, man.
don't think
I would
it's
invest in it.
You do it once, you come back and you chill and you
I
sort
would
it.
invest in it, yeah. I would invest in it. That's a lucrative gig, man.
Do you have any plugs? We can do this business. Me, I'm down.
Me, I just want the plug for bees.
So let me get you the plug
Yeah.
for big. You get us the plug for ants.
Chewed. I tell you what you
Okay,
know.
Michelle. Feka tugenda tunyonye sente tujaze takupodi tuziri ate wale cho.
Muzirete kuziri.
Ile byo wasigaza
We shall be here eating, then you see a swarm of bees having been there. We've come for our guy.
Has the fuel situation affected you guys yet? I thought by now fuel will be like 6K, but man, credit to whoever is managing the
By
price.
whoever you mean the government. Let's give them credit.
Credit to the government
There you
for
go.
managing the price.
Yeah.
Yes, it is better to go to a petrol station where there's no fuel than going there and get the fuel is 7K.
Look, they're both evils. I think this whole Strait of Hormuz thing, when it started, obviously there were all these projections that things are going to go very, very terrible and whatnot. And there were some stopgap measures. Some people sort of envisaged that this would happen, and they created buffers. This is what we are sort of relying on right now. Buffers, and they stockpiled a bit of safety and stuff like that. My worry is if that guy there in the US, if he decides that he wants to, remain stubborn, this problem that we're facing now is going to become a crisis. That's my only worry. If he decides that, let's just, it's okay. Let's just fix this thing, and then we are fine. But until he agrees that, you guys in Iran and whatever, let me chill you guys, we shall be in trouble.
Did you know?
How much is fuel now?
5455.
How much is diesel in particular?
5352.
A difference of about 100 shillings or 150 depending.
Yeah. And depending on where you go, because there are certain towns, where it's 6K.
Shell is
It
actually
depends on where you are.
Shell is actually quite expensive. Yeah,
But it depends on where you are.
Yeah, it depends.
Wait,
Yeah, it
do you know
depends.
the other things?
5-4.
The other things the Strait of Hormuz has affected, the closure of the Strait of Hormuz has affected, is one, the supply of fertilizers.
Yes.
A lot of fertilizers also come from that side, so the planting industry is about to get a shock. Then condoms.
Condoms, thank you for
Yeah,
mentioning.
you know
condoms,
that?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Did you
prices
know
have
that?
tripled, bro.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
How much were condoms initially?
I mean, 25, 30K.
That's how you know he wasn't using condoms.
Condoms are 25,000?
No,
How much
not
are
No,
condoms?
let's be serious.
I don't know. I don't use them.
They're not. They're like between 5 and 10K. They're very affordable.
How much is skin?
I think like 7 or 8K.
Erotica?
How much is
About the
Yes.
same.
I use Flame, it's
Yeah.
5K.
Shit.
About 8
I
or
take back my wife.
About 8 or 9 or 10.
It's 5K.
I take it back.
Between 5 and 10K basically.
I'm a faithful man, so I never know how much condoms go for.
But you need to know the price.
Yeah, I mean, now I
You
know.
just need to know.
Now
Yeah.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
So between 5 and 10K. But now with this whole Strait of Hormuz thing,
Shit, why
they're
not?
going to
How
go
much
to
are they
15.
now?
Why did I think they're 25?
They're going to go up.
Bagay.
Those are
Talk to us who
special,
use them.
you
You
know.
guys are in,
Yeah.
stable.
Those glow, like those glow in the dark guys.
All of a sudden,
Guys.
he is talk to us who use them.
Guys, I said I use Flame.
Yeah.
I don't use condoms, I use Flame.
You are the fire guy.
Yes.
Move on.
Just one specific condom.
Let's
isn't
move
it?
on.
Fire bonding, fire bonding, fire bonding.
Guys, there's something I wanted to talk about.
Or Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah. No, not Strait of Hormuz.
Kubange tuvude,
There's something I wanted to talk about.
It will come.
No, like it happened over the weekend. Yeah. You know how you meet someone, like you're out in a public place, you meet someone, and for a moment, I actually forgot that I am single.
Wait.
So over the weekend, there's a place I was hanging out from, and this person knew me from online, so they approached me, we start having a conversation, and then eventually, they are suggesting, they're like, hey, by the way, what's up? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? And I completely forgot. I said I'm in a relationship. I've been with the person for like 3-4 years.
Ebajita muscle memory.
Yo, bruh, for like 1 minute.
3 years.
And then the chick looked at me, and then the baby's like, but Faizo, why are you lying? Like it only hit me after as a
that's a good
shock.
thing. That's a good thing.
That, oh wait, the M is supposed to change.
No, that's a good thing.
So what's it called? I'm now in the rebound phase. So
says we can't come.
did you guys know that when you have just entered single life, everyone avoids just saying you're looking for a rebound? Why?
Because you just want to bang and take the other person out of your system.
Do I need to bang to get someone else out of my system? I can just skip the rebound and then boom.
You can know it's a part of healing.
Speak to us a bit.
So who am I supposed to be with during the rebound phase?
No one.
Another person who's also in that phase.
Or another person who also wants to like
You both
rebound,
rebound
that
each
you
other.
rebound each
Find
other.
a colleague. They're always there.
You cannot run away from the rebound part.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Everyone goes
Okay,
through
okay.
a rebound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have to.
We're about to go to South Africa.
But you can't rebound if you stay single.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I don't want to
stay
say single, but it's a
You don't
rebound.
want to stay single.
No.
It's fun.
So you want to be in a relationship?
You want to be in a relationship?
Yes.
Why?
Look into the camera and tell the people.
No, they've had it. What about
Yes.
it? Let's
Why
move
you
on.
look there? You never know.
Let's
Why?
move
You
on.
never know. Faiz is bad. Forget B1.
They've had.
B1
They've had
is
one
kawa.
Faiz. They've had.
B1 is stable. Faiz
Anyway.
is call it that
Why
way.
don't you want to be single for a minute?
Why don't I
I
have to
should
be
give you a
single for a
10-point
minute?
program.
Let me tell you something, guys. Yeah?
Yeah.
One, I have a lot of love.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's the problem I now have.
But you feel stuck.
I find myself. Why do you think I call you? Why do you? I also called you for. Even you, I called you on Sunday.
But Faisal, I
But that's
told
not a bad.
you.
It's not bad.
It's not
Call your
bad.
friend.
I told you,
Yes, it's
Faisal.
not bad,
I
but I feel like I should just be directing that energy to one person.
Necessarily,
Yeah.
but you see,
Because
you
now
have
I
many
find
people who make
myself
your life
catching up with
worthwhile.
people.
You have family, you have
Yeah,
friends.
but you niggas don't even pick up. That's the thing. You get like
Faisal, I
there's
promise.
nothing as disappointing as trying to spread love and then you meet a wall. You get the
Faisal.
previous night. You're out there, you're trying to spread love. People are saying, "Ah man, we don't want to be a rebound." I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine."
And you, Michelle,
You
is
call
such a
your
friend.
people.
Michelle, you don't
You
pick
call your
Faisal's
people.
calls?
Guys,
That's so bad of you.
Actually, it was the first time I did. Guys,
That's when he needed you the
Faisal
most.
called me back. Faisal, listen.
Michelle, did you see my missed call?
Nah, did you see Bill was
Did you see B-Wall?
Guys,
B-Wall
we are
was-
talking to Faisal. He's going through a broken heart. Faisal, I am so sorry. I miss you. You know, every time you call me to hang out, we hang out.
No, Michelle,
right?
that's a lie.
Shut up. You
According
know,
to the
Faisal.
records,
The most recent.
you have fought the most on this podcast.
That is true. Unfortunately.
Faisal, I promise we are going to be hanging out.
The
as
farm
long
has come
as-
in between you and us.
ngenda kukuba eno keke maaso maybe ebirevu ebikulinga wamba Faisal, you don't have to rush to get into another
Don't,
relationship.
please.
I promise. So we shall be hanging out, right? If it is going to calm down your need to get into another because if you're rushing to get into another relationship, I don't think you get to think about everything fully because your mind wants.
Oh my God.
You're not clear-minded.
The liar
I
in
would
you had
rather
to change position.
shut the fuck up. I think you would rather take your time to get someone else that you'll actually love, not for you to just rush into
Faisal,
another relationship.
Faisal, let me tell you something.
Faisal, I
There
will
are three
hang out
people
with
you
you.
have to always remember in life. One,
Not
the people
AINE,
that put you in
definitely.
problems. I want you to listen to me because I'm giving you
Definitely,
brother
not
advice.
AINE.
Yeah.
One, the people that put you in problems. Two, the people that laughed at you during your problems. Three, this is very important, Faisal. I want you to listen to me. Three, never forget these people. The people you thought would actually be there for you during your tough times and they don't show up.
You
Never forget those people.
motherfucker.
I'm telling you. So wherever Michelle
Faisal.
falls, where did he fall again? You didn't pick his call. At his
think-
most.
Guys,
At his.
Faisal,
I'm
Mama,
not a
don't
story.
rush
Hey, let's
to
move on
another
from
I'm not a
relationship.
story. I'm not a story. So
Mutuzo, you'll
you
apologize
guys saw
at
the
the end of the
crackdown.
pod.
The crackdown now. The Uganda
You
police
didn't even
slip.
pick B-Wall's calls as
Let's
well.
move on.
I don't know how I missed this
Okay.
call.
So
Yeah.
as we
My phone is always
wrap
actually
this whole
in
story phase,
Shut
because
the
we
fuck
do
up.
have a couple to cross out.
real
Did you
quick.
guys see the raid?
Yes.
The Uganda police is now raiding specific locations,
Yeah.
picking up foreign nationals that don't have papers,
Yeah.
don't have visas, and they're rounding all these niggas up. I don't know how they first started from Bokoto instead of going to Kansanga Dede, but we await.
Yeah.
However, as they do this, I'd like to bring up the issue happening in South Africa. So in South Africa, for those of you that do not know, there are a couple, the intensity of xenophobic attacks is actually increasing. People are actively walking the streets, picking up people who don't look South African, asking them why they're in their country. They beat you up, then they ask you to go back. As we speak right now, 2 Nigerians have actually been killed.
Yeah.
In the country, and most of the people the excuse they're giving is these guys are here, they're here illegally, and they're selling drugs to our community, to the South African community. Yeah, but I'd like to say this: one, we are all Africans.
Thank you.
We're all Africans. It is absurd that the one country that was actually segregated the most
It's the one.
is now the one country that is segregating the most. Yeah. And also, not segregating against the people that oppress them or the people that own the
They are
country.
brothers and
Because as of now, still up to 81% of their land, their farms, their agriculture is actually owned by the white people of South Africa. The black people who are coming to South Africa are also coming to look for money. But now they are the ones they're attacking, they're the businesses they are burning down, they're the ones they are harassing. And people online were asking, guys, is it trauma that the South Africans have failed to heal from, in that they're now inflicting it on other people, or do they actually have a right to chase people out of their country?
Do you know the concept, the concept about most sexual harassment abusers, like people that rape. Most times, I'm not saying all of them, but most times they have been, they have a history of being violated. People that abuse most times have a history of having been abused. So I have a feeling it's the same science or theory, that because they were so violated, because I think for me that's like such a violation for people to come into your home, land, country and treat you the way whites treated South Africans. So I have a feeling that they are in return doing the same thing to other people that are coming into their land. That they eventually go to a point where the whites have now become, the whites overclaimed their land and they resigned to having them there. But if someone else comes into their land, they sort of it looks like you want to do the same thing to the whites. So their first instinct is, we need to chase these people away or to like fight them. Or I think for me that's how I look at it.
I think for
sad, but
there is no reason to justify whatever is happening in
I'm not justifying it.
No,
I'm just trying to
I
understand what's happening.
I get it, but for me it doesn't matter, because this is not the first time we're seeing these attacks happen. A couple of years ago we saw them happen, and it's very unfortunate that it is happening within the African continent. A continent that has a lot of stories to tell, especially when we are to go back to slave trade. It would be very unfortunate to see, if an African is actually killing a fellow African. You talk about 2 Nigerians who have lost their lives. There were hundreds of people that lost their lives in the recent xenophobia attacks. And I'm saying that it doesn't matter what reason you have. Nobody has the right to actually kill somebody, no matter the circumstances in there. And this is where we need to, look at our very own selves and start thinking about the humanity part that we actually talk about and preach. It doesn't matter what excuse you have, what feelings you have. Someone has come into your land, you don't want them in there. You have no right to fight someone to that extent of taking over their land. So I think we need to look back into our history, and just like they say, you need to know where you're coming from in order for you to know where you are going. We need to look back into our history and see how bad it was when we were fighting amongst our very own selves as Africans. It's not something I would want to see happen. It's not something I would wish for the next generation to see. So I don't know who's going to watch this clip in South Africa, but if you can, please do away with these attacks. It's not human at all.
The background to the xenophobia in South Africa. First of all, the word xenophobia, so the xenos is a Greek word for stranger. Then phobia is obviously fear. So many human beings are threatened by strangers, quite natural, right? But now the challenge with the xenophobia in South Africa, the reason why these people are attacking Africans is because they would ideally want to attack the whites, but the whites are quote-unquote unattackable, for lack of another word, because they run all the resources, they run the country. And so they have to find somewhere to vent. They have to find somebody to sort of attack. They have to find somebody to heap their anger on. The thing that all of you guys have said, which I agree with 100%, is that if you're an African, and this is something that Malema says a lot, that if you have a dark skin, and I have a dark skin, it doesn't matter where I come from in Africa. We are all the same. Those white people, they came here and split us into countries, but we were all the same freaking people. And unfortunately for us, we have bought into their agenda of trying to split us, so much that a Ugandan and a Kenyan look at each other like they're different people. But we're the same freaking people. I want for Africans to, first of all, let go of those borders that the white people created, because they're the ones who created them, not us. Us, when we were back in the day, the way we operated was, you didn't necessarily have a boundary. You just had a group of people. Sometimes you would attack the other people and get some of their wives and intermarry. Or they would attack you and they get some of your wives and intermarry. Like, there was a very thin line between where you are and where you can be. And then the other thing that Africans need to understand is, it is in the interest of the West that we are divided. a united Africa is a fucking problem. It is a problem. Now, this might shock you, but you see those xenophobia things that are happening in South Africa? The people who are fueling those, or the institutions that are fueling those, you will be shocked, are using us against ourselves.
There's always money
Yes,
involved.
there are institutions that are using them. They are using us against them because a united Africa is a problem. It's why people like the Gaddafis, the Hoes who talk about a united Africa, they're like, this is a problem, let's eliminate this person.
Yeah.
So you got Africans generally need to understand that if somebody has got the same skin color as you, it doesn't matter where they come from. Fuck those borders.
And just to supplement on what you just said there, I think, guys, Africans fighting our very own selves. This is us shooting ourselves in the foot. That's what the white man wants to see. So every time these things are happening in South Africa, it's a win for him. And the best way we can beat him at his own game is, coming together. Because like we all have said, Africa united.
We are a problem. We have the finest beds. We have the finest
we have the most countries in all continents, man.
We have the most resources. You have to start from the lowest hanging fruit.
That's our minerals, bro. That's not.
Those are our minerals. Minerals are subjective.
Everything that's good.
Man. And as we go into a nothing serious topic, as I've been informed, time is of the essence. If we go, our nothing serious topic is what Mutuzo was talking about. Do you think it is okay for people in a relationship to use dildos?
That is a very personal,
This is so wrong. Oh my
What?
God, Faisal.
You go first,
Why
is
do
it
you
okay?
have to say the topic that Mutuzo was talking about,
But-
what will people think?
I think you should rephrase the question.
Okay, fine.
First of all,
It wasn't
So
dildos,
nothing
it was
serious
There's no
topic.
lie to your statement, though.
Sex toys.
There's no lie to your statement. So why would he rephrase it?
This is the conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
We were having a conversation before the podcast began. And we were talking about sex toys, yeah? And Mutuzo said, you guys, some of it, you should be okay with buying your girlfriend a dildo because it will help you.
The sex
And-
toy.
Yes, the sex toy. And some of us were like, hell no. Why do I need help? Like,
Okay.
if it has reached that point in time, let us sit down, let's talk about it, let us go for therapy, let us see our parents. Why do I now have to bring in a machine? Because now what happens when the dildo is not enough? Because remember, when someone wants and you give them, they'll keep wanting, but they're not going to stop on a dildo. Next thing you know, they're bringing those wipes. Next thing you know,
Why are
they're telling you
you
to put things in your ass. Next thing you know,
you people have this very misconstrued
it's not misconstrued.
Let me say this.
assumption
I think-
about sex toys that I just
think you
don't get.
guys have a very wrong assumption,
Yeah.
misconstrued
There we go,
idea
Professor. There we go.
about sex toys. My advice would be, as a man, don't look at a sex toy as your competition.
Yes.
Look at a sex toy as a supplement.
Thank you very much.
As
A partner.
a partner, your helper.
Do you know what a
Tell me
supplement
something.
is?
Let her first make a point.
Listen,
You will fight
because
after.
AINE, stop trying to pretend like you're perfect in this thing.
I mean, you never know. I mean, there's one way to find out.
I don't want to find out. The thing is, it's okay to experiment with your partner. It's okay to if it does not work, by all means, you can still sit down with the woman and be like, oh, by the way, I realized we introduced this guy,
But it didn't work
it didn't
so we
work
leave
for
it.
me. So
Yeah.
can we take it
Yeah.
out? Okay. There's this, and when you won't be in the mood, just like one day your woman will not be up for any sex, and there's a day I don't want to assume before you 24/7 you're ready to go, right? It should be okay. This toy, there's certain things that this toy will never
The one
be
was
able.
supplement. You said it's a supplement, right?
Yeah.
Listen,
That's what you say.
I know you're going to bring it in, or you're not enough. No, my point is.
But it's true, you're not.
You see?
No, it's true. It's honest truth. No, it's honest truth.
That
It is the honest truth.
I'm waiting for you to finish.
Sometimes you don't need this. I'm not saying that every single night you have. No, like sometimes you just need something new, something
Spice it up.
spicy. Like because
Yes.
I can think about 1,000 ways to spice up my sex life
Then
before
it's okay.
thinking
Then it's
dildo.
okay.
That's
okay for you.
That's okay. My point is, because you interrupted me and I lost my
Okay,
train
make
of
your
thought.
point.
My point is, stop looking at the sex toy as your competitor, as something that is an abomination. That oh my god, the minute my girl gets a sex toy, then her and I are done. Because I know there's certain things that a sex toy could never do for your girl, right? And there's certain things that you as a man might not be able to fully do. So why deny your person the full blown experience?
Are you done?
Okay, now. Okay,
I'm done.
Have her.
First of all, guys, let us stop talking about sex like it's as simple as getting out, sitting on a border, you go to your location, you come back.
It should be.
You get-
So why do we
Yes, it
complicate?
should
Why are you
be.
complicating it?
Yes, it should be, but that is not how it is.
Go
Sex
on.
is supposed to be a build-up. Let me
Okay.
tell you something. Some of you are not enjoying your sex lives because you think sex is a switch. You switch on, you have sex, you switch off when you're done. No, it's supposed to be a build-up. It's a state of life. You get what I'm saying? If I am not okay, if I have issues at work, if something's wrong in my life and I am not in the mood to have sex, it is okay not to have it.
That's true.
I don't need a toy
that is
for that
true.
moment.
It's okay. Go
You
on.
see what I'm
That's
saying?
okay.
I don't need
Nobody said you
I
must
don't need a
have sex
toy
always.
for that moment.
Yeah.
She does not need a toy for that moment also, because understand that the moment you introduce something else in that relationship, like it or not, it will steal from the main relationship. It will steal from the main relationship
I also want to
because,
submit
like I
to
said,
that.
now
And one of you is going to
Imagine.
misuse it.
Exactly.
Exactly. And imagine, look at a situation where before, for her to, okay, let me put it in a perspective of a man. Yeah, I am here, I am horny, and you are giving me some. What do they call them? The ones the men use?
Pocket pussies.
PP. You call it a PP. You're giving me a PP. I use the PP. I come, and then I'm done. You get? As opposed to, I am there, I'm horny, I know today I have to be extra nice to Mutuzo because I am horny. You get what I'm saying? You miss those small bits of a relationship that are actually going to spice it up because you want a shortcut over what? Over sex toy.
Okay,
First
so
of all, I don't
that's
think
a
you
very
should
fair
only
point.
be extra nice to your woman
That's
when
a
you're
very fair
horny.
point,
Like
yeah.
it's supposed to be like a
But
constant.
Faisal,
Baby girl, you're a man.
Here is something that I want to implore you to do, right? And everybody else. That first of all, when people say the word sex toys, educate yourself. There are so many sex toys. People only think about a dildo. Do you know how many sex toys there are out there?
We're talking about a dildo
Well, we're
today.
talking about
No,
the
when you
dildo.
say sex toys,
The dildo,
We're talking
no,
about a
you talk
dildo.
about
The
sex
dildo.
toys.
Let me rephrase.
The
dildo. No,
dildo
we're
was the
talking about
center
a
of the
dildo from the
conversation.
beginning.
There was a
Yeah.
point where we're even talking about vibrators. You asked me,
Yeah,
what
but-
should you, and I told you, give me
Why
a
are we
right
reducing the
step.
conversation to a
Listen,
dildo?
Because that's what we were talking about from the beginning.
Yeah, but okay, now this is me imploring you, right? Expand your knowledge base. Expand it from a dildo to other sex toys, because there are so many. There are so many. When you reduce your mind and say a sex toy is a dildo, of course you're thinking it's going to be limited.
but here we're
That it
But
has
we
to
were
enter.
talking about
about
a
the
dildo.
dildo.
Let us not
But why was okay? So we've cancelled.
Let us-
dildo.
yes,
we
it's
don't.
a
Okay, we've cancelled
dildo,
it. Okay,
Let's go
Can
to
we
vi-
introduce
let's
other
go to a
sex toys?
vibrator.
No, there's so many sex toys.
Vibrator,
That's what I'm saying.
number two.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. The point I'm trying
What's
to drive is.
that licking toy?
You see, he even knows them. The point I'm trying to make is before you
That's the
cancel
sound
them,
it makes.
Yeah, there.
And you catch
And it has a
yourself.
speed button, like you can just keep adjusting the speed.
Educate yourself. That's the first thing. Educate yourself. You know there are toys that work on your muscles.
Like sex toys.
Yes.
Yes.
They just work on your muscles. There's so many toys out there, you motherfuckers. Expand your thought base.
No, but you see,
Learn.
let me tell you, you're not going to use an umbrella language here to confuse us. Our conversation was around dildos.
Because your mind is
and
limited.
No. The conversation, dildo.
Olaba.
You know, like
Because
there's
you're going to
certain
go
things-
dildo.
Tugule dildo, imagine
Tugule
ukamia
dildo.
waka.
You educate
You have
her
been-
on that,
you
baby.
have been
There are other
suffering.
things.
Ah.
We said
Asabye dildo.
Owaboda
sex
kuya
toys.
mu
Asabye
pothole.
dildo.
Ogenze waka. Omwana agamba what?
Imagine you buy a dildo. Now you
And
you and the woman have had an argument. You listen. Let me paint for you a situation, Faisal. You've had an argument.
After the pod,
We can
I have realized
first calm down.
your arguments are
Faisal.
stemming from insecurity.
No,
Yeah,
I cannot be insecure.
From a dildo.
Faisal,
From a dildo, and we have agreed you can't use it. It's okay.
Can I paint a picture for Faisal? Can I paint a picture for Faisal?
Let me be insecure. Let me be insecure.
Don't use them.
But guys, there's no way
watch out,
you're going to bring a what?
I think you come out.
To come out,
To
guys.
sex
Stay away
toys.
from
What
advice.
happens when your wife gets electrocuted?
Explore.
And they're like, yes.
Forget
What was she
it.
doing?
I wanted to paint
She
for you
had
a
a
very
deal.
good
How
picture.
do you explain that to church? How do you explain that to your in-laws?
You are in your bed.
Your
You've
in-laws.
had a misunderstanding.
Imagine how you tell your in-laws, by the way, Mutuzo, your daughter died with a dildo. What are your in-laws going to
Learn
ask
about
you?
them, yeah? Learn about them.
Yeah,
Not
but
necessarily use
don't
them,
use them.
but read on them.
In your
so
relationships.
so that the next time you're having an
Wow.
argument, you're informed.
As a man.
The argument is about sex toys. And there's thousands of them.
Guys,
As a man,
Learn about
do
it,
not
especially as a
add
man.
sex
Something
toys
Learn
in your
about it.
relationship.
Never normalize.
So that
When it
when
comes
your
to
woman-
sex,
so that
make sure you
when
are
your
the
woman-
only person
making
giving your woman that
as a man,
entertainment.
introduce yourself to learn about them, yeah? So that if your woman wakes up one day and says, baby, there's this sex toy.
Leave her.
Say no.
Leave her.
Say no.
Leave her.
Say no.
Kampala is
Okay.
filled with
There is
women.
learning,
want
yes,
to-
I
but
have
say
female
no.
Does it
friends.
do?
I have
Right?
sisters. I
How
have cousins.
is it going to help
I have
you have a
neighbors.
conversation?
Do not accept this nonsense of trying to accept.
This man has
things
lived
that
his
are not
life,
meant to
by
be
the way. That
acceptable.
man is 40.
This
He
guy
has
is
lived
40
his
and
life.
above.
You are in your 20s.
Anytime now,
Do
kaboom.
you know?
I'm dislike by
Do
this
you
thing.
know you're going to bring something that you cannot
It's okay,
match?
guys. Like,
Don't
share,
allow.
comment.
Dildo
Don't
is 100.
allow.
Next episode, like, share,
I thought you had switched
let
off
us
your
know what
microphone.
sex toys you use. Tell us where you buy them,
Yes.
so that these guys can know where they can purchase them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship, stay away from sex toys. Okay, cut. Thank you.
Go and date a South Sudan man. Go and date a South
Whatever
Sudanese.
says
Mutuzo
sex toy
rapper.
Go and date a
relationship.
Sudanese man.
Mutuzo
Not a
rapper.
Let me
dildo.
say
Be
something.
very maybe a
Mutuzo
relationship
rapper.
with Ugandans.
50 fucking episodes.
Yeah.
We are grateful.
Thank you very
From
much.
the bottom of our
You
hearts.
knew that would keep us
Yeah,
quiet.
yeah,
God
Omar,
damn.
We are
that's a good way to calm them
extremely
down.
grateful. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah.
Do not forget, please like, share, comment. We are at the Zeus Studios.
Content studio. Zeus Content
Zeus
Studios.
Content Studio. They have very many setups.
Yeah. Come
So
and do your
if
stuff.
you want
Yeah.
a photo shoot, you want to do your pod, you want to record something, they are at Ntenda above Bank of Africa as the road that
Opposite
goes
the
to
church, right?
Opposite St. Luke
St. Luke,
Church.
yeah.
Your church.
Bring
My
your money.
church.
Yeah.
Please bring your money. They
Michelle
are
opened
very
up a church.
professional. Tracy is amazing.
Yeah. They look after us so well.
They look after us
So
so
see you
well.
guys next
So
time. We're able
see
to
you
win.
guys next week.
So
we love you. Bye.
now that it is. So about sex toys. It's very ancient. Men who don't want to enjoy sex. You need to enjoy sex.
Sex toys are not going to make you enjoy sex.
The sex
Story.
story.
You also said you're a nice guy, right?
He's not a nice guy.
I'm not an ass guy,
How do
my
you not
guy.
be a nice guy? What is he?